just picked up my new iPhone 16 Pro Max from the Apple Store. So we're finally gonna be unboxing it. I've been so excited for unboxing this phone because opposite to a lot of people, I actually think this phone had a lot of upgrades. But I mean, I guess we'll find out in this video. We're gonna be trying it out, do a little first impression. So once again, I'm going for the Pro Max model. I've previously had the iPhone 15 Pro Max and I'm always so happy with the screen size. I think it's great for watching YouTube videos and editing photos, and anytime I use a smaller phone I just feel like it's too small. But the thing with the iPhone 16 Pro Max is this is actually bigger than the 15 Pro Max. So I'm honestly a little nervous because I don't know if I can handle an even bigger phone. And also, as you can see, I decided to go with the Desert Titanium, which is the new color for this year. So you can kind of get a sneak peek of the color right here. I think this just looks like another gold color. Last year I went with the natural titanium, which is like a silver gray color. I'm actually really happy to switch this color out. I think one reason I haven't been happy with the natural titanium is I usually wear gold jewelry and this phone just feels like it goes better for silver jewelry. But yeah, hopefully I'm gonna like this color better. I went to look at it at the Apple Store, but I'm excited to see the color here at home because it always looks a little different in the Apple Store lighting. And then last detail I just want to talk about before unboxing. I got this phone in 256 gigabyte, which is the lowest storage option. And this is the storage option I've been doing for my phone for so many years, except for last year when I did 512 gigabyte. So honestly, I'm hoping this will be enough, but honestly, I just couldn't justify spending even more money on my phone to upgrade to 500. Okay, but now what we're all waiting for, let's start unboxing this phone. Now, seeing the color at home, it's definitely more of a sandy beige. It really doesn't look as yellowish gold as previous iPhones. I do see how there's like a little confusion about this color. The edges are definitely more like a copper brown, and I can actually see some like tints of pink in this. I don't know if that's just me, but it's definitely more of a pink tint than yellow tint. But I really like that because I was really not a big fan of when my gold iPhone looked yellow. So I actually feel like I would prefer this. It is actually really pretty. The more I look at it, the more I actually fall in love with this color. Let's remove the paper from the screen so we can actually see how big it is. I love that they mark out where you charge it and then where the camera button is, or camera control, and where the power button is. And then here is volume and sound off, or I guess this is the action button. First impressions, looking at the screen, I don't think it feels bigger than the 15 Pro Max. It definitely doesn't feel thicker, but maybe it feels a little bit longer. I don't know if I'm just imagining that or if it actually is. But one thing about the edges of this phone, they feel really soft and like they're more of a rounded shape rather than sharp, which I really like because those sharp edges makes the iPhone really uncomfortable to have in your hand. But the This one actually feels really nice. Just like last year, we have USB-C charging for this iPhone. The only thing different on this iPhone is this thing, which is the camera control. So, I mean, it's really not noticeable at all. It's just like another power button, honestly, but it doesn't even stick out of the iPhone. But other than that, it looks very similar to the 15 Pro Max. Actually, one thing I feel like Apple could improve on is the little like frame around the cameras. It just feels very plasticky. This just kind of makes the iPhone feel cheaper. There's something about it just like giving off a very plastic phone vibes. It just doesn't align with the Pro models and the luxury that comes with the Pro models. I don't know. But we have three really big, beautiful cameras. And then here we have the action button, the volume buttons, and this phone also has a SIM tray. I'm not sure if you buy your phone in the US, but here in Europe, they still have the SIM tray. And speaking of the SIM tray, we have the little key here. I feel like Apple keeps making these boxes more minimalistic for each year. This actually looks a bit different from last year's. We have this new braided cable. This actually looks really high quality. This is actually such a huge upgrade from those plastic cables that used to come with the iPhone. So this is a USB-C to USB-C cable. I think I actually underestimated the importance of USB-C for your iPhone. Maybe not importance, but convenience. It actually makes charging your iPhone so much easier, and if you're visiting a friend who doesn't have an iPhone and an iPhone charger, most likely they're gonna have a USB-C cable at home. It honestly just makes iPhone charging so much more convenient. So even though this is for the iPhone, we can still use it for a lot of different devices. It is actually pretty long. I mean, I think this is the standard length for the iPhone charging cable. But yeah, it definitely feels really high quality. Also in the box, we have some papers. I really like this oval shape they made. It just gives a really like classy luxury feeling. So we just have a bunch of little iPhone papers. I don't think anyone actually reads any of these. I'm pretty sure it's just in different languages as well. But one thing is they actually removed the stickers from this iPhone. For the first time, the iPhone doesn't come with stickers anymore, which is kind of sad. It's definitely the end of an era. I mean, we saw this coming. Apple started removing stickers for the iPad as well. I mean, Apple's trying to be carbon neutral by 2030, I think. So yeah, I guess removing the stickers is a part of that. I don't think it's a big deal. I never used the stickers anyways. And I don't know if anyone else actually used the stickers. So imagine in like 15 years, those kids are never gonna unbox an Apple product with a sticker in it. But anyways, here we have the iPhone. It is so pretty. Look how light this color is. It's so hard describing this color because it's definitely more of a sand color than a gold. I don't know what it looks like to you guys, but for me it definitely looks more like a sand color with a tiny bit of pink in it. So I mean, I'm not complaining. It's really pretty. It's just not what I expected. Now we also need to unbox some accessories for this new iPhone. So I got a bunch of cases from Casetify. Thank you so much, Casetify, for sponsoring this video. So the first case I got is this pink ribbon case. This is such a cute case. I love that you can still see the original color of the iPhone through this case, but it also adds a pink touch to it. I think this is gonna be my new everyday phone case. Also, I love that it goes over the edges. And then I also got this pink and white floral print. It is so adorable with the little flowers and then a pearl heart around the Apple logo. This definitely looks like a Pinterest case. I also got this adorable phone charm. It really gives your iPhone a personal style and it's also really practical. So if you drop your phone, this is gonna catch it. Then I got this adorable teddy bear MagSafe case. This case also has a camera frame that you can actually open, so it makes a phone stand. If you're watching YouTube videos, you can just put your phone down and tilt it horizontally. And then I got this super protective bounce case, so you can see the edges are a little bit extended. I love that it's a clear case but with a pink tint, so if I feel like having a pink iPhone for the day, I can put this case on. This case also gives a really good grip of my phone. And then I got a similar case, but this one's purple. With any of the MagSafe cases, you can also attach this grip stand MagSafe compatible ring. First of all, it's like a little mirror. Then you can fold this out and make a stand for the iPhone. And then this is the last case I got. It's like a super cool jean design. This one would be so cool if you're wearing like a dark pair of jeans. I also got a new screen protector for my new iPhone. I just want to feel 100% sure that my screen is not going to get scratched. First, we just used a cleansing wet wipe and then dry wipe and attach the screen protector. It's super easy. If you go to casetify.com/simplysophia, you will get 15% off your order from Casetify. You can find the link in my description box. Okay, so now that we have a screen protector and a cute case, I think it's time to set this phone up and start customizing it. Okay, so we're gonna be setting up the language. I will do English and then country or region. And then here we can choose the appearance, so default, medium, or large. We are gonna do default, quick start. So we could be copying everything from my old iPhone. This is what comes up on the old iPhone, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because, as I said, this phone is only 256 gigabyte and my old phone is 512. So I need to actually clean up my photo album and make sure I can fit everything on 256 gigabyte before I transfer everything. So I'm gonna set up without another device. It says may take a few minutes to activate your iPhone. Okay, now we can set up Face ID. I don't think we're gonna be setting this up for now. Okay, create an iPhone passcode. Okay, and this is the step where I'm not gonna transfer any of my data because I need to clean up my photos. Don't transfer anything, and I'm just gonna sign into my Apple account. Now I'm gonna set up my cellular. Seems like this doesn't work. I'm gonna have to insert the physical SIM card to this phone. So then I'm just adding my cards so I can use Apple Pay. So now it gives me a little tutorial of the action button. So let's customize that. I think I'm gonna connect it to camera. Wait, right. We do have the camera control on this phone. It says click camera control to open a camera app and then click again to use camera control as shutter. So actually, let's do a focus mode on this, like do not disturb. For the camera control, it's gonna open the camera.
The colors of the sky.
Okay, welcome to iPhone. Let's swipe up. Okay, overall it feels really smooth. I mean, nothing major new here. We still have the dynamic island, but the screen feels really big on this phone. I'm just quickly gonna customize my lock screen. Let's press the plus button. These are the new iOS wallpapers. Oh, or we can do this one. So actually my photos already started importing because I logged in with my iCloud account. I think either this wallpaper or this one would match really well with my case. I mean, this one would go well because it's pink, but this would match with the bows. And then what's also new for iOS 18 is we can customize the camera controls. So if we press customize, and then you can see we can remove these. I don't think we're gonna keep camera here since we have the camera control. Maybe open home app. And for the second one, I think I'm gonna do flashlight. Oh, that's really cool. Wait, so now you can control the flash? Wait, this is actually really cool. I'm obviously gonna set my phone up more, but I will do an updated what's on my iPhone 16 Pro Max video because it's gonna take me a while to customize and set everything up. But for now, I'm just so happy this case matches my wallpaper. Let's try the action button. This isn't something new, but it switches to do not disturb. Okay, but now let's try the camera control. This is something I've been so excited for, and it's probably the biggest new thing about the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So I guess we just click it and it opens camera. We can set up photographic styles. We have standard, and then we have amber, gold, rose gold, and neutral. This is really cool, and I guess you can kind of customize it even more here. I think I really like the amber. Okay, so we still have the same options here as the 15 Pro Max. We have the ultra wide camera, we have 1x zoom, 2x zoom, and 5x. It just quickly zooms in and still keeps the object in focus. Let's go from 1 zoom to 5. Okay, so first impression of the camera, the quality is really nice. Like, you can see how crisp it is, but I'm not seeing a huge improvement from iPhone 15 Pro Max. Okay, here's a quick comparison picture with the iPhone 16 Pro Max and 15 Pro Max, and I honestly couldn't tell you which one looks better. I mean, I want to say the 16 Pro Max looks better and it's improved, but I'm not sure I could actually tell them apart if I didn't know which picture was taken with which phone. I will try the cameras out for the next few days and I'll make an updated video. Okay, so this is filming on the selfie camera, and I think I'm filming in HD 30 frames per second. The quality actually looks really good, but I mean, it's still an iPhone camera. It still has that iPhone quality kind of. So then when we have a video recorded, we can actually adjust the audio of this video. If we go to audio mix down here, so we have different options like standard, in frame, studio, cinematic. So this is standard audio, and this is in frame audio, and this is studio audio, and here we have cinematic audio. Okay, so now that we're recording a video, let's try the camera control. Okay, so you can zoom out and zoom in. Wait, that's actually really cool. Oh, hello. Oh, wait, the focus though. Like, no, I kind of like this because now zooming in and zooming out becomes more smooth. Look, because you can control it a lot better when recording. Because when you didn't have the camera control, you would have to press these ones. You can't really control how fast it zooms out unless you want to use 2 fingers. It also seems like it does work in vertical mode, but it's not as easy using it because you kind of have to hold your phone in an awkward way. I mean, I think it's definitely made for horizontal mode because this is a lot easier controlling. Okay, no, so first impression, I think the camera control is really cool and I feel like it would be really useful. But that's also what I said about the action button for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and then I ended up like never using it. So I guess we'll see in a couple of weeks or even after a couple of days. So I will make an updated review video. But yeah, I guess that is actually it, because other than the camera control, there's not really any major upgrades to this phone before we get the Apple Intelligence features. No, it's actually kind of disappointing that they don't come out as the new iPhone comes out, because now it barely feels like a new phone. I already upgraded my iPhone 15 Pro Max to iOS 18. So on this phone, I already have those new features, but I guess it's more things like battery life is supposed to be really improved, but that's obviously something we're not gonna notice right away. So I think I'll come back in a couple of days and make a review of how I like this phone.